The good side of cancer. It's not something that often gets talked about, of course, but teenager Nick Hartman believes it should. You see, he was diagnosed with leukemia at 13 and he survived, and he's now published a book about his experience. It doesn't hide any of the bad stuff, but makes it clear there's plenty of positives too. Jill Higgins saw some of that good stuff in action.
And he's going to let you drive.
Oh, my God.
Ready to go?
See ya.
Being alive feels great. Being alive driving a Lamborghini, even better. Meeting a few celebs hasn't been bad either.
Yep, Ali Williams.
Richie McCaw
came in. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Playing Xbox with an All Black.
So what's he like?
Rubbish.
He's even hung out with a royal.
We had a brief chat about how we had recently deleted all our songs off our iPods accidentally. And he said, yes, that is a bugger, isn't it?
Yes, he did actually, yes.
He was very proper.
This would be a buzz for anyone, but it was a lifeline for a kid who feared he might die.
It kept us on a positive note, I think.
Nick could say. We met Jonah Lomu today and he signed a ball for me.
To Nick, be strong, mate. That pretty much made my stay.
Nick was diagnosed when he was 13 years old.
And he was straight up to Starship. So it was pretty horrific. I just said, look, whatever I can do.
As they faced the worst situation of their lives, they saw the best brought out in others.
I don't know how I would have coped, you know, sitting in a room for, say, 8 months without anybody coming to visit me. I'm just so grateful for my friends that came to visit me.
It reminds you of the real world outside, and that's rather good.
Nick's mum given endless support by her best friends.
Just being able to chill out with her, that she didn't have to act or she didn't have to talk to me.
And then there was the kindness of complete strangers.
That sounds awesome, eh?
These two first met soon after Nick's diagnosis.
It was actually my day out of hospital that day.
When he came in the showroom, he lit up. It was quite special, just seeing the pleasure it gave him.
It forged a friendship that's still going strong.
And all the way through this, I've been in touch with Judy just to see this road that they've been on together, and nice to see it come out the right way.
They weren't always sure he would. After a few months, Nick became very ill.
They all do with the chemotherapy and the bone marrow transplants. It takes them right down, so the lows are pretty low.
There was radiotherapy.
His head was bolted to the board there so it wouldn't move.
There were lines and tubes.
That was my least favourite part of the whole experience.
See, people didn't see all this under Nick's pyjamas.
Then the experiences most teenagers don't have to face.
I was actually there as one of my good mates passed away in hospital.
So as Nick lay asleep on the beach the day before a bone marrow transplant, Nick's mum knew his time could be up.
But really, it was his last chance to live as far as I could, you know, as far as I could see. So that was the day I thought, let myself think, maybe he might die.
I think the way that we deal with it was, you know, to talk about it rather than...
And laugh.
They laughed in the face of hair loss.
We dyed my hair red.
Nana pulled a clump out. She held onto it and she just pulled a clump out like that. And we said, let's tape it to your chin.
They parted when it came to his transplant.
We actually had a bone marrow party.
We decorated the room with balloons and streamers, and some of the staff came in.
It was an experience.
And it's all one Nick has learnt from.
I have to say, I do live one day at a time.
I know. It's a mother's nightmare.
If that's a good thing or not. And you do find a lot of appreciation in the little things. Just sitting in the sun is great. I wouldn't not have gone through that. It's a horrible experience, but I'm definitely a better person because of it.
How much did your mum mean to you during that time?
A lot. She was, I suppose, my everything, really.
We've always been a family of two. We just became extra close.
Would you say you love Nick even more now?
I couldn't have loved him any more. I've always loved him always so much. He made me very proud that he was so strong, that he didn't complain.
And so she wanted to mark his journey with a book. The page is full of pictures to open your mind
I think it's good for people to see what actually goes on up there, you know. These kids are heroes, really, to go through all of that and come out of it still smiling.
The back cover bearing a few words of hope.
Value, love, life and each other. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Awesome message, isn't it? To get yourself a copy of Nick's book, just head to our website, tvnz.co.nz/close.